Here's a quick look at a fancy walking stick. You see this here? This is holding the crossbow. I'm not holding it. This crossbow with that fancy scope weighs about 12 pounds. To hold this out in front of me and fire it, I'm going to get less than 5 seconds of holding it before I start wobbling everywhere. With this here, okay, I can set this up and look through it and not move for hours. I can be sitting in a chair. I can be standing up. I could be using it for whatever I want to use it for. Now let me show you more of what this thing does. So this, I guess you could refer to as a shooting stick, is what this is. And it's pretty cool. Now, when I checked other shooting sticks on Amazon, they didn't look like they were made very well. They really didn't. And I wanted the shooting stick to have more than one purpose. Okay? My crossbow is over 12 pounds. That's pretty heavy. And if I want to shoot that from standing up or I want to shoot it from sitting down, I'm going to need something to hold that thing up. And that's all there is to it. Well, I already had this carbon fiber monopod. And I'll have a link to it. It's I've had this for years. And all I needed was, a top to it. See that top? That's all I needed. And this thing is well made. It's rubber. It's got a little cushioning. I mean, it's well made. When I looked at other shooting sticks on Amazon, they were charging $35, $45. And of course, in the reviews, when I read them, they were like, had it out once it broke, the legs broke. And I was like, wow. Now, we have to consider something. When you think about a shooting stick, there's even a fancy one out there. You push a knob and the legs drop and everything. When you get into all those moving parts, there's more chance of things breaking. There really is. Now, this also serves another purpose, okay? This actually turns into a walking stick. So once I extend this, okay, now I'm using it as a walking stick in front of me. When I'm out in the bush is all ground, I could have it like this and then have the crossbow inside with it sticking into the ground. It doesn't necessarily have to go straight up and down. Now, a secret to this is never take from here. That's going to make you less stable. Look how thin that is, okay? Leave that tight. Always take from the thicker side. Then tighten, okay? And then go the next one till you get the height you want. This way we're always thick, right? And that's almost there. So we go one more. And now we've got that a little bit better. If I want to make it a walking stick, I'm probably going to have to go that length. And then I've got myself a nice walking stick, is what I have. But you'll notice I never took the skinny one down. See? This is weak. The less I take down like that, the better and the stronger that's going to be. Now, this particular stick, which is pretty awesome, has on the bottom a point that I just screw this, and the point starts to come out. So it'll grip better if I want. Or I can screw it in if I'm on a harder ground with just the rubber. Now, the nice thing about this is it's not super heavy. And that's very important when you start putting things in your pack. Let me take a weight of this and I'll show you what it is. So total weight of this, let me see if I can get it all on there. 1.2, so it's 1 pound, 2 ounces. So this turns into 1 pound, 2 ounces, and that's with the shooting thing on top. I could probably remove this strap. I might do that. Strap has a compass on it, but I don't need that. But literally it goes in the side of my pack, and I have a shooting stick to shoot from right away. Now, if I'm shooting from my chair, now if I'm laying down, it doesn't matter because I have the tripod right on the crossbow. And I can shoot in a laying down position. But if I want to shoot from sitting, then this is a definite must. Or if I'm walking through the bush and I want to get a shot off and I come across a deer, then I can do that. And I have a special way of carrying that crossbow on my pack, and I'll show you that later. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.